everyone, welcome back to Love, Money, and Rock and Roll! But where the hell is the rock and roll? Still no rock and roll. But anyways, maybe we're lucky here. I don't see what's the point is. Where all these things just will go through rock and roll thing, yeah? What dots will connect my way to end up in rock and roll? Well, we'll see. We're still here on a date with Himitsu, but let's see, continuing. Why is he smiling so? I throw glances her way from time to time, trying to figure out what was on her mind. That's the rhyme. Not that I was particularly interested, I just didn't want to think about myself. The image of falling sakura petals kept surfacing in my mind, dragging up unhappy memories alongside it. Yet Himitsu will never bring it up. Did she want to avoid reopening the wound, or was he simply being tactful? Ah! This is Earth, of course. This is Earth. Whatever. What else, huh? We don't live in a fantasy world. Oh. Is this a song? This is Earth. To Nico-kun. Do you copy over? Ah, Nico-kun. Kun, manly for friend. Ah, what? I'm just distracted from the little cookie guy with a toast. He looks at me, stares at me with his soulless black eyes, just like she's directly into my soul. Boom! It seems I got completely lost in thought. We're almost there and you're still falling asleep. Well, because I know what my goal is here. We're going to a store who's only selling clothes and skirts and shoes and so got his stuff. This is boring. As if fraud again. And if I always get 1 yen for every time she fraud, I will be a millionaire. Usually her grumpiness looks funny rather than scary. Or cute, eh? Yeah. I'm not falling asleep. I'm pondering questions of universal scope. Oh, that's yeah. Just throw some intellectual words and see things. Such as she started laughing. Man, this fucking trainer is always what? It's not in 5th minute text. It comes every 1 minute. That's a good thing for the citizens here. They're never late where they want to go. Political ones, even better. Geopolitical ones. Who will ponder them if not me? You don't have the grades of a future politician. That's not important. Many great people were mediocre in school, like Einstein. Right? Himitsu grinned. Okay, we're here at school. We would have likely continue with our small talk, were it not for a commotion at the school gate. Why now the synthesizing dark music begins. The adventure school day begins. A bunch of people surrounded the girl. From this distance, I couldn't recognize her. Look! What is it? It's Godzilla! Himitsu said quietly, slowing her pace. I started listening to that group. She probably wears the same skirt all year round. You're a loser! No, it must be a hand-me-down from her sister. Oh, bird! Who lets savvy students like this into her school? Do they allow just anyone to attend these days? Go sell fish at the market, bitch! Yeah! Oh, he's Nikolai! That's how he looks. A blonde guy, of course. Be careful, you might catch something from her. Whoa! Whoa, that's mean, fucker. It's not like I intend to, you know, with her. Ah, look at her! Razor! That's probably how she spends her night to earn some extra cash. That's bad. And now she knows jiu-jitsu or every art of martial arts, and I will kick your ass in 1 second. Poor girl. You need to stop for a moment. Isn't your class? I took a closer look. She may be right, I think so. Are you saying you don't even know who your classmates are? Of course I do, that's Haka, Hita, Ibamura, something. I fixed my hair, looked at him too triumphantly. She was unimpressed. She's also our class president. She's our class president and she's mocked all day. Well, who voted for her? I don't understand that. If you don't like how people are always make fun of her, why? Oh, I understand now. Maybe it was so unforced. That vote unforced so they can make fun of her. And she always be in the zone, huh? Get their attention, and then she's shy, can do nothing, and all the other students can laugh about her misery. That's amazing, guys. That's how you become man. Huh? Just kill one self-esteem. Thank you. Amy just stared at me with reproach. Is it really that girl you said? What? I've never really talked with her. And this is the first year she's in my class. Anyway, so I've only known her for a half a year. Half a year and you still don't know her name? Bad. So bad. Okay, one for me. Funny thing is, was it last year or last year and a half? You see what I did now? Anyways, I saw a classmate, ex-classmate, but I didn't know his name. So I just nodded and said, "Hey, you! How you doing?" I quickly avoid the part of to say name and just tapped on his shoulder and said, "How you doing?" That's it. Just quickly avoid that part of, "Hey, you are." Yeah, but still I don't remember him. And it doesn't are in Facebook or Instagram or any other social media. But still, for most of my ex-students, ex-thingies, ex-classmates, I don't know the names. Anyway, I clicked somewhere. Since that's our class president, he introduced the fight, if you could call it, was gain momentum. The girl remained stubbornly quiet, merely lowering her head more and more. He only gave me more power to her abusers. Oh, this only gave me more power to... Yeah, of course. Or she turns her head so down, and then all her head is closed and covered in hair. And the grunts! The grunts, the ring girl, just kills everyone. Come on, who will pay for her anyway? Maybe for a few hundred yen. The person speaking demonstratively opened a wallet full of bills, took a few of them out and waved them in front of Iwamura's nose. Oh, that's mean. But in that case, if I were Iwamura, I would be... Whoa. I would take the money. I muttered to myself. Meanwhile, the students walking past were acting as if nothing was happening. Again with their stupid customs, how can they do this? Nico-kun, don't let us tell the teacher. No, Nikolai, go there, kick some butts, be a chevalier, and show everyone this is not a good behavior. We have to respect and protect the weaker ones. What will he do? Scold them? My, aren't you ashamed of yourself? I began losing my temper. Think about it, why do I care? She's a classmate. So what? I had yet to ever talk to her. On the other hand, it was hard to watch one poor girl get bullied by a whole horde. Thank you! So go there, step in like a man. Oh. Okay, what is it? Is he red? Why would I stay on the sidelines? What if you need to watch in our place? We two are far from being the richest in the school after all. Sorry. Himito only gave a slight smile in reply. What? I said step in. Hi. I I shouted, walking confidently. Ah, okay. I did the same. Leave her alone! At first they just looked at me surprised. What? Iwamura did not react at all, simply continued to exhibit at the ground. Okay, what will we have here? Of course, a girl who just looks exactly like Iwamura. Then we have us. Oh, the three cool casual guys who don't have the shirt tucked in and the tie is not closed on the collar. And the collar's open. So that's the swaggy. Oh, and he has a high collar. That Elvis for poor people, Naruto for poor people, and okay, instantly poor people. I don't know what this looks. And who are you? What do you care? Go on your wild way. Their tone was challenging, but it only made me all the more confident. 4-on-1 isn't too fair, don't you think? What do you want, Sergeant? I know karate. Two guys step forward, cracking their knuckles. And you wanna get some beater, eh? The one answered the dragon. Seems that they know how to throw more than just words. What I gonna do, hero? One of them grinned. Yeah, what? Honestly, I didn't know either. I just felt compelled by a sense of justice. Stand up for Iwamura. Cause we're not supposed to act this way. While back there, it's accepted to have close ones in need. But real life isn't like the manga anime, nor do I have any superpowers. Of course, because in real life, if you go in and say, hey, stop it! The next second you get a beat up your ass, and then you walk up in the hospital 5 weeks later, and you don't know what happened. Well, you're going to find out. I walked right up to one of them and froze. What now? However, the guy clearly got confused and staggered back. Where do you think you are? At that moment, another guy walked up to me, clearly intending to push me away. My reflexes responded quicker than my thoughts. Go down, eh? Stay down, or you want to see more of that? One swing of the arm, followed by the crunch of the attacker's jaw, and everything stopped around me. A surprised expression rose on the girl's face. Iwamura was looking at me in surprise, and even the guy just punch seemed surprised. But it only lasted for a moment, because then, in that moment, he realized he was fucked. Don't you know who my father is? He's the president of Japan! One of the girls screamed. Quiet! Let's go! He's obviously insane! Her friend calmed her down. Another guy helped the hurt one get back up. It isn't over. We will remember you. With these words, they quickly walked away from school. Of course. There's just hooliganis. At the same moment, Himitsu ran up to me. Nikolai, are you okay? How could you? I hope you don't hurt. Niko-kun, are you alright? Yeah, of course, babe, I'm alright. I showed them just what a true man will do in that situation. Come here, baby. Give me some sugar. Bam! Credits! Love! Money and rock and roll! Blah, blah, blah! But no, we still continue. I reply calmly while examining my slightly swollen fist. They just have a contact with Gravedigger. Strangely, I wasn't shaking from the adrenaline as it should have been. I guess it had all happened too suddenly. Iwamura senpai. Senpai! Okay, here we go. Senpai is the Japanese honorific used when addressing upperclassmen or older, experienced co-worker. Ah, there you go. There you go, senpai. Notice me, senpai. Notice me. Okay, we learned that also. In all of this turmoil, I had completely forgotten about the person at its root. There she is, Iwamura. She stood in silence, looking at us with a frown. Are you alright? Fights are forbidden to the school grounds, she said quietly. What? I don't hear you. I broke out with a dumb smile and looked at Himitsu. Okay, what I was saying, she looked just as confused as I was. I'm saying that there was no need to get into a fight. If you hadn't noticed, I was kind of protecting you. They would have left me alone either way. I don't need your protection. I can look up to myself. Iwamura looked up at me and her eyes flashing. After a few seconds of silence, she once again regained her air of indifference. They always leave me alone in the end. In any case, you could at least say thanks. It's common decency. Yeah, Iwamura. Eat that shit. I was becoming more angry than I was a minute ago. And that's not only here, it's anywhere. In the whole world. The whole world makes me angry. Iwamura merely raised her chin, snorted, and quickly made her way toward the school gates. Walk away. I can't believe this. What the fuck is wrong with women? I told you not to get involved, Himitsu quietly said. I told you not to get involved. I told you not to get involved. But you acted like a real hero. Yeah, just like Captain America. A hero? Yeah, right! Where have you ever seen a hero like this? At least in the movies, they get thanked for the rescue. But you didn't do it for the gratitude, right? Himitsu continued to smile and I got embarrassed. Well, a little bit of gratitude, that wouldn't be so bad, I guess. We see what kind of gratitude I get from the teachers. Yeah, I grumbled. Anyway, let's go. You're suspended, Nikolai, for the rest of the year. Go back. And so began another normal school day. Yeah, another normal school day. So every day I go to school, I just beat up some bullies, and then I go back to class. Normal, huh? Well, they even have a TV in their school classroom. I didn't even have a TV or books. Back in the day, it was study or die on the street. And a gigantic blackboard. Okay, cool. I don't remember what school was like in Russia, even though I've studied there for the entire 6 months. Yet for some reason I believe that schools were the same all over the world, just like people were. Because how else could you knock some sense into children's head? If Marconi and Popov both invented the radio independently, then why can't we apply the same optimal pedagogical principles in different places around the world? A teacher's shout snapped me out of the stout. Ah, wake up, Nikolai! By the way, I didn't remember what school was like in Russia. But here things were fairly strict. Well, in Russia it was, I guess, cold. Always cold. After all, I wasn't studying in one of the best schools in the country for nothing. My classmates were all children of the rich and famous. Businessmen, politicians, superstars, boxers, hockey players, knee dancers. Sometimes I feel like I didn't belong here. But even among the elites, there were those who were almost older. Hello, I guess you are my teacher, eh? During recess, I was approached by one such individual, Kyosuke. I've known him since middle school. Now he's still a student. I know he's in middle school. He was a fairly simple guy who lacked the presence of the local gold youth. Hi, Nick. Have you heard about this morning? I looked around the classroom and spotted no one. Spotted one of the girls who was mocking Iwamura. She glared at me and then quickly went back to her own devices. Well, whatever. What up? I asked, even though I knew perfectly well it was talking about me. Not talking about me and my heroism I did before to help Iwamura. This morning at the school gates, Kyosuke lowered his tone. There was a fight, you know. A bloody, brutal fight. Some word they chose, as if they couldn't have used a different one. I did more than just witness it. I taped it on tape. What I say you mean? He leaned toward me, his eyes alight and began jabbering. You're the guy who punched Kurosaki from Class B in the face? What? You are my hero! I didn't really have time to ask his name. I replied with pride in my voice, and immediately winced. There was nothing to be proud of here. Now everyone will gossip about I'm some dangerous bully without mentioning that I saved a poor girl from harassment. Don't get any ideas, I was just protecting. I just protected that poor girl, you know? My eyes scoured the classroom in search of Iwamura. Protecting, but she wasn't here. Was I really looking for proof of my heroic actions from her? For confirmation that I'm not some everyday troublemaker? Well, anyway, I was protecting a girl, okay? A girl? Oh! Kyozuke's eyes narrowed. I don't know who she is, it doesn't even matter. It's a perfectly normal reaction, you know, anyone in my place would have. I looked up to Kyozuke. Any decent person would have done the same. BAM! Woo! You hit that out of the stadium! Now he gets embarrassed. Well, of course there would. Don't forget to introduce me to this mysterious girl of yours. I think he was going to add something else, but he was cut off by the bell. In any case, he didn't need to know that it was Iwamura. I think she had enough problems of her own. However, maybe she was at least partly at fault herself. The next class was Modern Japanese. I've been living in Japan for over 10 years, and of course I became fluent in the language. I still had plenty of problems when it came to writing. Yeah, of course. Because talking and writing are so different. During recess, I got out of the classroom as fast as I could to avoid having to come back to this morning's incident. Because my bladder was too exploding, and I've got to immediately go to the bathroom. Emergency! My bladder is just exploding. Kyosuke was pretty stubborn, but not entirely tactless, so I probably overreacted. I'm going again. Back to class. Next was English class, which I typically handled much better, of course. I spent most of the class looking out over sports grounds, where a football match was taking place. So my thoughts drifted away from school to the day when the sakura petals were falling. Autumn will be here soon, which means that the trees will start shedding once again. The color palette might change, but will my feelings do as well? Foreshadowing! A few more weeks, maybe a month, and I'll find out. The bell snapped me back to the present, and my stomach let out a wild rumble. It's eating time. I can't breakfast. I already have breakfast. You just skip breakfast. We can stop at the cafeteria, and you can finish your story while we're at it. As if you're interested in anything more than stuffing yourself. And all the symbols here on the things of the words, it looks like Iwamura Kyosuke, has peed himself. Ah, you peed yourself! Ah! A healthy body means a healthy mind, yeah, of course. Unless we're talking about volume and not health. Or girth. That being said, I really didn't want to eat. I couldn't hold out until lunch. Alright, let's go. Let's take some snacks. The memory of Himitsu's balanced and nutritious breakfast was still fresh in my mind. I wanted to get something unhealthy yet tasty. Just to spite me, everything in the school was first class, including the cafeteria, so I couldn't count on getting poisoned. What a poor thing. Just go out to McDonald's and get your a big burger who's just moisture from oil and all that fat and all that juice is so bad for your body. Or it's just like eating poison or acid. You get the same value. I couldn't say that the food here was comparable to the best restaurants in the world, since I haven't been to them, but it wasn't too bad, generally speaking, because I can't afford restaurants. No. Moreover, there was a broad choice of European dishes on the menu, but of course no borscht. Okay, I take the Greek dish today, okay, but with a lot of tzatziki, and I want the tzatziki to have extra. Fuck! I forgot the word. Fuck! Maybe come back to me. We entered the cafeteria with Kyosuke unceasingly blabbering about some new magical girl anime. Can't say I was a big fan of them, but I do watch them from time to time. But my level of fanboyism is as far from Kyosuke's as Moscow is from Tokyo. And then BAM! It hits me! The word I forgot! Garlic! It's garlic. Extra garlic. I love garlic in my tzatziki. But anyways, something hits me. Something struck my sight. And something got spilled over me. Over my favorite pants. A girl holding a tray appeared from behind my back. And all the orange juice. He's get all his juice on his face. I was dripping with orange juice and she was looking at the results of her deeds in distress. Be careful, bitch! I was more frustrated than angry. She did not react in any way, instead she just continued to stare at me, surprised. She finally seemed to come to her senses. I'm sorry. You're the one who should watch where you're going. What? I put on a damp smile and took a step back in surprise. The girl frowned and glared at me menacingly. I said, "What's where you going? Don't sleepwalk, alright?" Well, you're the one who bumped into me. Why would I bump into you? I couldn't come with a reply to that. The girl was making no sense, but she did so with enough confidence to make you start doubting your own senses. And why would I, huh? Such a hot piece of ass. You just bumped into me, huh? Don't doubt that. How should I know you bumped into me? Okay, that conversation continues for the rest of the 3 hours. Alright, I won't do it again. You convinced me. I snapped back and got ready to leave. Wait, she said quietly. You're all you know, wet. Thank you. I looked at myself. I really was in a sorry state. What do you suggest, that we shower together? Oh! What a reaction from Nikolai! He gets the girl. I know it. Uh-oh. I wouldn't. How could you even think? The surprise and confusion on her face gave me way to anger. And this is the one who was humiliated and insulted, and I was to blame for it all. Forget about it. It's alright. Just slipped out of my mind. My mouth was faster than my mind, okay? I didn't think about it. Wait! So again. Well, this girl is crazy. Her tone was changing as often as this traffic light. Here, take this. She handed me a handkerchief. I decided not to argue. I accepted the handkerchief and was about to thank her when she snorted, turned on her heels, and walked to the far end of the hall to meet her friends. What a strange girl. Nick. Yuzuka began as he sat at our table. He inflated his nostrils and was gasping for air like a fish out of water. Does she know who that was? Do you know what that was? No, why? That's Elisama! Sama is a Japanese honorific used when addressing someone with the most possible respect and reverence. Approximate analog. Sir, madam. Okay. He sat and stared at me expectantly, as if waiting for me to go, "Oh, Elisama. That Elisama? That's some hot piece of ass. That's a great with making you." Sama who? I asked calmly. How could you not know who she is? You claim to be a student at the school. I don't claim that. I'm just listening on the student role. If only you pay close attention to the things happening around you. Well, don't keep it to yourself. Go on. I know you will blabbering here for hours about that girl, so... He obviously couldn't contain himself. Yuzuka made himself comfortable and began in a serious tone. Elisama, she's like the school queen. She has perfect grades, she's great at sports, she has medals from national sports events, even international ones. Well, someone has a crush on her! Yuzuka and Ellie sitting on the tree, both. I still don't know how this goes. I guess the interplanetary ones were above her. People consider it an honor to meet her. You mean to get drenched by her? Yuzuka paid no attention to me and continued. I will give away my whole manga collection just to get to talk with her. Oh, your manga collection. And your hentai collection. Your whole collection? Well, maybe half. I narrowed my eyes. Okay, I thought. Alright, Understand? I guess I just have to wait for the police to take me away to my certain execution by scornful glares. Actually, hold on. I didn't do anything wrong here. You still don't understand, eh? Yuzuki sighed. Although maybe they will take you away. She's the granddaughter of the chairman of our school's board of trustees, after all. Well, everybody is related to some bigger ones, huh? She's the granddaughter of the chairman. The other one I kicked his ass is the son of a big one that didn't say who he is. So what, I should apologize to her, but she's the one who bumped into me and spilled juice all over me. Understand? And later in the night, I will spill juice on her. Phrasing. You get that, Kyosuke? I got a... Yeah, okay. Now I said again and burned himself on this plate. Meanwhile, I slowly turned around and took a look in the direction of the school queen, judging by the happy voices and laughter coming from her table. Stop it, stop it. Elisama had already forgotten about the incident with the lolly serve. What a dread. The juice dried up pretty quickly, leaving visible yellow stains on the otherwise white shirt. I certainly didn't care about my outward appearance, but the school had rules. It's just devil-may-care attitude was frowned upon. I had it stains into my sports shirt and jacket. So quickly. The next class passed without incident, and then came time to a lunch break again. And that meant having a proper meal. Did I agree to meet with Himitsu? I actually didn't remember. I did eat lunch a mere hour ago, so I could just take a walk around the school. Who the fuck is Himitsu? Ah, yes, the girl. Just go a walk. One thing was certain, I couldn't stay in class. To be honest, I simply didn't want to spend another minutes in Ryozuka's empty babble, so I jumped from the window. Ah! Where we are, fourth floor. He's talking about anime, manga, school gossip, and all the boring things. Every day brings new stories, but they're always just as meaningless. He's a nice guy and a good friend, but I don't think he could help me in matters that don't involve magical girls. Woo! I wasn't going to meet up with Himitsu, even though I could Kyosuke that I would. Okay, so... The corridors were crowded, and the whole yard was swarming with students. Yes, you see the whole students. It's like a pile of worms, eh? It's so crowded, I can't see the exit. And then it dawned on me. The roof. What? It's a rather unpopular spot at this school. I wonder why that is. I quickly stopped by the snack bar to get some rolls and a bottle of milk. And then we go to the roof. The door hits in desperate need of some oiling. Then on a nasty creak as a strong gust of wind welcomed me to the roof. And I welcome you to the outro. That was the second episode, or this is it for that episode of Love, Money, and Rock and Roll. Still no rock and roll, still no money. What's your love? I don't know. So many girls are here. It's a triangle problem for Nikolai. Here's Himitsu, now Iwamura, now the Elisama. So many girls, so less time. So thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. So long and good night.